Today, I'd like to share with you psychological mind mastery secrets to transform your identity. Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com. Coming to you guys today, my friends. Another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are rocking that world, dude, and always transforming that psychology, dude. Yeah, buddy, dude. So check it out, baby. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys, on this channel, we talk about all things transformation. We talk about all things personal development. And I share with you powerful insights when it comes to universal laws of attraction, dude. We talk about quantum physics, which is science, and I share with you information to unlock what's going on behind the scenes of your psychology. Yeah, buddy. And guess what? It's all invisible, dude. What are you talking about, Luke? So check it out, dude. If that sounds good to you, if you want to learn about this type of stuff, then stick around, baby, because today I'd like to share with you psychological mind mastery secrets to transform your identity. You want to learn how to transform your identity? It's kind of crazy, dude, because, like, you've seen the movie The Butterfly Effect, right? If you haven't, you got to watch that movie. It's pretty cool, dude. So check it out, dude. So in the movie, I think it's like Ashton Kutcher or something like that, right? That 70s show, dude. Freaking rock that show, baby. Check it out, dude. So in the movie The Butterfly Effect, it's kind of crazy because I'll tie it all back into how this, I'll get back to that story in a minute, but I'm going to tie it into what I'm trying to teach you right now, or at least share with you right now, right? Because I may not be for you, baby. I'm not for everyone. My style of teaching is going to be different than somebody else. You know, I might be a little too motivated, a little bit too straightforward, a little bit too whatever, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. So check it out, my friends. When it comes to psychological mind mastery, you got to understand these are hidden secrets that most people don't know about. These are secrets that you can use to develop a new identity. You understand that? And a lot of people, they probably don't even understand. You've already formulated an identity. Since the day you were born, you've been establishing an identity. You've been literally your whole life, unconsciously, you've been using all these jigsaw puzzle pieces, and you've been snapping together, boom, 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 putting all that stuff together into who you are, and you don't even know it. And so one of the things that I've learned about psychological mind mastery is that you are the gatekeeper of your psychology. You are the master of the mind that you possess, okay? And if you want to learn how to use these invisible secret tools of communication to develop the identity that you want, because you got to understand something. Your identity is what defines how you show up in the world. And I don't mean just physically. That's a secondary product. I'm talking about, are you a good person? Do you have a good attitude? Do you have a good personality? Are you a more positive, successful, happy, driven, confident person in life? Are you a giving? Are you a loving? Are you a courageous person in life? You see what I'm saying here? And so, because there's a lot of people, they're holding on so you know, to everything so tight that they actually don't realize that there's power in letting go. You see? And so what happens is people develop this jigsaw puzzle type of identity from the time they're born, and this is what I mean. I use symbolic concepts when I speak to people because it paints a crystal clear picture in their mind of what I'm saying. And because our mind sees reality in pictures. And so this is what I mean when I say the jigsaw puzzle of your identity. So we work as humans, we work with psychology. We work with ideas. We work with thoughts. We work with words. Not only that, we work with our emotions and our feelings, which are power centers. Okay? Our heart is beaming out this energetic power that most people don't even know. And this energetic power is dynamic. That means it can do all kinds of stuff. But not only is it dynamic, it is intelligent. Not only is it intelligent, it is communicative, right? Communicative, right? It's a communication device. And most people don't know that. Okay? And so we pick up thoughts, words, ideas, beliefs, concepts, all this stuff from the environment we were raised around, and then we say, I agree with that. There's a puzzle piece, and we add that to who we believe we are as a person, right? That becomes our identity, dude. Yeah, buddy. This is what people do. They don't even know it. Oh, that's a good idea right there. Oh, there's one right there, dude. Let me, I'll pick up some of that. I'll pick up some of this over here, pick up some of that. And then we internalize that into our personality, meaning we identify with it. And because we identify with that, it becomes a part of our identity. That should freaking rock your world right there, dude. That in and of itself is the secret to unlock your identity. Identity by design, dude. This is the way it goes, my friends. And so guess what? You've been developing who you are. You've been developing this identity of who you are your whole life. And so most people don't know that, see, your identity comes from the information you identify with. If you identify with negativity, if you identify with all the nonsense that this world will project on you if you're not aware, then you, by default, will literally pick up all kinds of bad information. This is why people become drug addicts. This is why people become alcoholics. This is why people develop all kinds of bad habits. They develop all kinds of negativity in their life, all kinds of sadness, all kinds of worry, all kinds of fear, all kinds of depression. And they don't even know it. That's not funny that they have to deal with it, but it sucks. It sucks because it's like they're stuck and they don't even know it. And all this comes because not only of how they've identified themselves, but by all the information that's possessing who they are. You understand, us humans, all of us, I don't care who you are possessed by knowledge, are possessed by information. And there's good information out there and bad information out there. And if we get possessed by negative psychology, guess what, dude? We feel inferior. We feel sad. We feel ashamed. We feel negative. We feel this. We feel that. We feel all kinds of negativity in our life. And then we don't even know it because we've learned to identify with that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Guess what? That's a trigger that if you were sensitive to that, boom, you just got locked into that identity. Boom, you get locked into that identity, right? And so your whole life, you're doing this with information. And this is why it's powerful. Because going back, like when I do these videos, I'm literally in a state of development. That should freaking rock your world, dude. That should rock your world. Because I'm in a state of development every day. I'm developing, I'm becoming, I'm demonstrating who I am. See, that's why I stand on top of the truth that I speak about. Because see, truth is a foundation. It gives you crystal clear perception. You can't argue with the truth, baby. That's why we got a court system based on law of truth. Because see, truth will set you emotionally free. And most people live life trapped by the lies of their emotions. So they live in a prison of negativity, and they don't even know this. And then people over time, they get depressed and sad and sick and this and that and all kinds of problems and bad relationships and bad attitude and oh, forget it, I give up on life. This is how people get, dude. I know, buddy, because I was there. I was getting into that energy. I was like, no, dude, I'm freaking juggernaut, dude. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna crack the code, right? I'm going to learn how to use the psychological mastermind secrets of my mind to develop the type of identity by design that I want to create, right? Yeah, buddy. That's the way it goes, baby. You can do it too. Anything that I share with you, you can do it too. Here's the trick though. You just gotta believe it, dude. You just gotta believe it, baby. If you don't believe it, guess what? You're not gonna lock into that information, and you're not gonna identify with that information. And so guess what, dude? There goes your identity. Like a lot of people, gone with the wind, dude. They don't even know it. And guess what? That was like me. That was like me. I was getting all, caught up in nonsense, caught up with the wrong people, caught up in drug addiction, caught up in alcohol, not addiction, but just drinking a lot, partying, all kinds of nonsense. And so this is what happens to people when they don't know how reality works, when they don't even understand that they were born with this freaking gift of communication. Your mind is literally begging you, your mind is literally begging you, and you don't even know it, to please understand how reality works. Oh, dang, dude, freaking unlock. That should freaking blow your mind. Because see, that's what we live to do every day. We live every single day to demonstrate who we are. Did you know that? Most people don't know that. Because most people are living to demonstrate that they need to survive. And that's cool, I get it, dude. That's part of the game, baby. That's all of us, right? But in the meantime, that's why I focus on building my character. That's why I focus on building my personality. That's why I focus on building a positive attitude. That's why I focus on having a good time, being more relaxed, being more playful. A lot of people right now, they're living in fear, they're living in worry, they're living in pain, they're living in suffering, they're living in sadness, they're living in all kinds of stuff, dude. And they don't even know why they're living like that. And the reason I know they don't know is because I was one of them, and I didn't know until I freaking, bust out the freaking Thor hammer. Boom! Blew my psychology away, right? Unlock. Oh my gosh, now I see how reality works. Okay, now we're at the top of the mountain, dude. You see, and then you can see, right? That's the point. You have a psychological mind that works with electrical information, invisible data coming in all the time. And what you do subconsciously is you go, yes, I agree with that. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. All the yes you do's become a part of your identity. All the no you don'ts, you don't even remember them. They're gone with the wind, dude. Dang, baby. That was freaking amazing right there, dude. And so here's what's pretty cool about this. So when I do these videos like this, when I rock this freaking, this energy, I'm creating an energy, okay? I'm developing a new identity, dude. Okay? And we do this every day, but see, the thing is we're not aware of it. And see, this goes back to what I was going to say about the butterfly effect, baby. This is powerful because in the movie, The Butterfly Effect, he literally, anytime he was going to jump to a new energetic dimension of reality, he had to look at it, and then he had to write it out, right? And when he wrote it out, all the things on the paper, they got blurry, and then he would jumped into the portal of that reality, right? That's literally what's going on in the psychological world. But you sit back and watch this mysterious, cool movie and all this is happening, right? But that's literally what we're doing every day, all of us as humans. Yeah, buddy, baby. That's what we're doing. And so that's powerful because whatever we do is going to have an effect in the world. So if we have a bad attitude in life, if we have a negative attitude in life, if we're, dejected with all this negativity, that energy is going to go out and ripple out into everyone else. And guess what? Next thing you know, other people are going to be getting that way too. Other people are going to be acting that way too, right? Yeah, buddy. A lot of people don't know that, baby. And so for me, That's why, this is why I like talking about this stuff. Because when you learn psychological mind mastery, when you learn these secrets to developing your identity, then you get to transform who you believe you are, dude. And so, who do you believe you are? A lot of people, they live in the ego so that their ego doesn't let them grow. Something about that guy, I don't like that guy. It's just something he said, he just, fool's stupid, I don't know about it. You know, this is how people get. This is how people get. And so what happens is their conscious mind is cutting them off from receiving the amazingness that they can receive. You see what I'm saying? It's rejecting the ability to be amazing. It's rejecting the ability to learn and grow. You see what I'm saying here, baby? Yeah, buddy. Why do you think everyone isn't successful? Why do you think everyone isn't a freaking brain surgeon? Why do you think everyone isn't a heart surgeon? Because most people, they weren't raised in that psychology. See, a person who becomes a brain surgeon or a heart doctor or, you know, a heart surgeon or whatever that may be, they were raised around that psychology. Even if it wasn't completely heart surgery, they were raised in the medical field for the most part. And so because they were raised in that psychology, that dimension saturates who they are from the time they're born. And so it becomes literally an easy target, an easy goal to receive, right? To achieve, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. A lot of people don't know that, dude. And so what kind of reality do you want to create? This is a free, that's why I do these free confidence speeches, dude. This is why I do these free seminars, dude. Because guess what? They're going to rock your world, dude. They're going to help you to get honest with yourself, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You want to learn how to change your identity? Guess what? Your identity comes from all the information that you've identified with from the time you were born. And if all that information you identified with is, well, it's not all going to be bad, but if it's most of it, there's a lot of bad stuff in there, then that's the identity that you carry. Because you identify with all that negativity. And here's the thing, sure, something bad can happen, but you don't have to continually identify with that over and over again. Because then guess what? Then you're going to keep living in the past of those ideas. That's the way reality works, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. And that, my friends, is the psychological mind mastery secrets to develop a new identity. To develop a better identity, right? To develop a more courageous identity, right? To develop a more positive identity, right? You want more confidence? You want more positivity in your life? You want more motivation? You want more enthusiasm? You want more charisma, dude? Do you? You can, baby. This is the way it goes, my friends. Most people don't know that. And so what happens is people get governed by an ego. And their ego doesn't let them be happy. Their ego doesn't let them move ahead and become successful. Their ego doesn't let them reach goals. It holds them back from doing anything that can improve themselves. Because they've already identified with whatever that other information is. And it's easier said than done, dude. There's a time delay in between. Because you have to be able to break the patterns in between that you're stuck with. Right? And once you break those patterns over time, you're replacing those patterns. It's like an architect, dude. You got to rewrite the script, baby. It's like an architect. You got to rebuild, right? You got to reconstruct who you believe you are. And then once you lay that foundation of psychology, guess what, dude? You're standing on that psychology, so guess what, dude? You freaking, that's the identity you have. And so you get to walk around with confidence. You get to walk around with happiness. You get to walk around with positivity. You get to walk around with peace of mind. You get to walk around with love. You get to walk around with courage. You get to walk around with boldness. You got to understand something. People, the ego is so identified with envy and jealousy and who cares and I don't care, and it's identified with all that other stuff. And if you want, if you're possessed by jealousy, if you're possessed by envy, if you're possessed by all those things, the pride and all the arrogance and all that stuff, then you're gonna live a very hard life. And the reason I know this is because I share with you what I've learned from experience. This is how people live, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. And so they're projecting this ego, they're projecting their anger, they're projecting this, they're projecting that. And hey, dude, I don't care who you are. You can get the best of all of us from time to time. But guess what? When you're on your A game, guess what? You got you figured out, baby. You cracked the code, buddy. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. Check it out, dude. If you guys are new here to the channel, you guys digging this kind of information, you guys like this style of training and teaching, then consider subscribing, dude. Consider smashing that like button, dude. Hitting the little bell notification so you can receive updates when I rock these videos, dude. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy. When you start to master your own mind, you start to harness your own psychology, you start to realign yourself with new information, guess what, dude? You start to redefine your identity, and then, my friends, you get to rock a new reality, dude. Boom, baby.